Once upon a time, there was a young man named Tony who loved to hoop dance, to play the flute, and to tell stories. As he grew, so did his love of performance, and this love took him all over the world, including the Billboard Music Awards. And the White House. Though he'd accomplished much, Tony always knew that his story was just a small part of a larger one being told. Soon, he realized that his greatest accomplishments would be that of a teacher, storyteller, cheerleader, and collaborator. Once again, a small part of something much larger.
Hello, my name is Tony Duncan.
Hi everyone, my name is Violet Duncan. I'm Plains Cree and Taino Nations.
Hi, I'm Victoria. Hi, I'm Itanis. Welcome, I'm Anaya.
Hi, I'm Raichi.
And we're the Duncan family. For me, everything that I share, my songs, dances, and storytelling, they've all been passed down through generations. My father was a hoop dancer. My father was a flute player. My father's a storyteller as well, and those are the three traditions that I'm carrying on and passing down to all of my children. The songs and dances also come from my mother's people of the Mandan, Hidatsa, Arikara nations. My mother is originally from North Dakota, and so I grew up dancing around the Powwow Circle from my mother's people as well.
That's the same way that I learned, passing down through my parents and to me and their grandparents.
I learned the flute when I was about 10 years old. When I composed a lot of different songs, different music, and at that time actually I was in Miccosukee and over in Florida, sharing music at a huge festival there. And throughout the many different days that I was there sharing flute music, Violet would come up and listen to some of the different songs, and music is what brought us together.
Yeah, I would listen to the music and it would just pull me towards the audience, and I would bring actually my lunch over and I would watch him play his beautiful music, and my parents would say, where did Violet go? The story was told to me by my father-in-law, Mr. Ken Duncan. He is from the San Carlos Apache, and the story comes from the Apache Nation. A long time ago, there was a woman from across the canyon. She was so beautiful and so kind to all of the people. There was a young man on the other side of the canyon. He wished to walk side by side in life with her as husband and wife. He wanted to get her attention but didn't know how. So he played the most beautiful flute song along the canyon edge, hoping that the sound would catch on the wind and travel to the young woman. As it played the notes softly, the young woman's grandmother could hear it and knew what was happening. She said, "Granddaughter, listen, isn't that music so beautiful? The wind sounds so beautiful today." Granddaughter listened and she felt it in her heart. "Oh, what beautiful music, grandmother. I love it so much. The wind sounds so beautiful." "But it is not the wind there, granddaughter. There's a young man. He is playing a flute song for you. If you love this song, if you love this music, you'll grab a handful of leaves from the tree and you'll cast them into the river. And as the river carries away the leaves, the young man will have seen that he has taken your heart and carried it away with him. Listen, granddaughter, to the music." She listened and fell more and more in love with the music and also with the young man. She showed him by grabbing the handful of leaves and casting them into the stream. And as the stream carried away the leaves, the young man had known that he had taken her heart and carried it away with him. He came down from the canyon then, and it was believed that the two walked together side by side in life as husband and wife. And this is the story from the Apache Nation, the story, the gift of the Native American flute.
Here, Tony works through a routine passed down from his father, perfecting his footwork and guidance of the hoops.
Create images such as the moon, Grandmother Moon honoring we dance, we honor and create different life forms.
Really important that these traditions are carried on, and no one's going to do it for us. You know, you have to do it on your own, and you have to teach that generation, because they're going to be looking to you for those answers of who we are as people. And so I feel that sense of responsibility to teach my children. And so when I see them actually implementing some of that into their dances, into their storytelling, into their music, I know already that they're going to be implementing that into their life as they get older. One day, my own footsteps aren't going to be upon Mother Earth as all of time moves, but the things that will stay will be those teachings and those lessons.
Every time my dad hoop dances at the hoop dance championship, I see his different kinds of moves and how he smoothly transitions into a move to another, which I can put into my next move.
Hoop dance, they say, originates from the Taos Pueblo people as well as the Jemez Pueblo people. They would use willow saplings and they would tie them together, and then they would have that hoop as a form of healing, and they would pass the hoop to individuals, and it would help to heal them in the physical form, help to heal them and find them balance in the mental state. And so the hoop dance was used in that form of providing that balance within their life.
We try to express when we're dancing that when we dance for everyone. We dance for the human beings, those who aren't born yet, those who have passed, those who are sick and need the healing that comes from dance. We dance for the flowers and the plant people. We dance for the insect people. We dance for the air and the trees all around us, because as human beings, we need to acknowledge that we are all connected, that we are all a part of our beautiful Mother Earth, and we are just a part of it. And sharing our dance and sharing the healing in that way helps to keep us all connected.
This is the woman jingle dress dance. A long time ago, there was a little girl named Maggie White. She was very ill. Her grandparents took her to native and non-native doctors, but none of them could cure her. One night, her grandfather had a dream. It was a dream of her dancing in the dress of teardrops. She was happy and healthy. The next morning, he asked the grandmothers to make her the special dress. They put it on her, and she danced around the arbor 4 times. The first, she was carried. The second, she had help by assistants. The third, she could walk. And the fourth, she could dance.
The grass dancers would actually come out and bless the dance arenas, and not only prepare it in the physical sense of pushing down the tall grass of the prairies, but they would also have that thought of a prayer and that thought of good medicine in their heart. And as they would dance, there would be a prayer in motion. And after the grounds were all danced upon, you would look out there and the dance arena would be nice and flat and prepared.
Stories have the power to entertain, teach, heal, create community, and more. Simply by moving their bodies, using their voices, the Duncans are able to tap into this power and change themselves and the people around them for the better. Somewhere, Trickster is creating new stories yet to be told, along with other lessons, cultures, and artists around the world. Which stories will you tell?